Yo, what's up everyone? It's FunninessLOL here today, and man, oh man, has it been a long time coming. Oh my gosh, man, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd put out a video. Now the reason it's been so long, I'm going to explain in a bit, but also, welcome back everybody. I'm back. I'm officially back, and I'm not going anywhere, alright? So, the reason why it's been so long since I done a video is I was working on another channel, and I just have kind of got tired of that channel, and I wanted to kind of do some stuff, last minute stuff for that channel, and just kind of finish it out, kind of give it a last hurrah. So that's what I've been doing. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, and I just never, told you guys, and I'm sorry, deeply sorry about that. And I hope you guys can forgive me, but now this is my only channel, so it should be all focused on this. And also, a lot of crazy stuff happened during the pandemic this last year, year and a half, or however long it's been. And so I just, wanted to let you know that I'm deeply sorry, but I'm back, and, now it should be this video, and no matter what, I will be uploading a video at the very least every month. It probably will be sooner than that. It probably will be, every week or a couple weeks. I know I'm going to be doing a couple of story times. We're going to do a lot of story times. And after that, it's going to be back into the video games, back into the stories, not stories, the short little funny story, well, not stories, but like the funny, little action things that I do. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And so, I just wanted to let you all know that. And, yeah, so, I'm back. So, just wanted to let you all know that. So now that that's over with, I'm going to be doing a story time today. Yes, I'm doing a story time. Good. I'm excited. And it's going to be cool. I'm going to be doing 2 story times this time. Now, the reason I'm doing 2 story times is because, well, number one is that it's been a while, so, I wanted to kind of catch you up, kind of give you a little extra for, sticking by me all this time, and also, 2, is because they're kind of short little stories, so I thought I could fit it into a video. So, with that, I'm going to get into it. So, these 2 stories are, one is on how I went, it was a long time ago, it was when I was really young. My cousins pulled me in a wagon, and it's pretty funny. I'm going to talk about that. And then the second story is going to be about how my cousins, a lot of these happen with cousins now, what's happening there. But I got pulled down a lot of stairs by my cousins, and we're going to talk about those, and I'm going to tell the story about those too. So, but before I get into that, definitely, since I'm back, it'd be great of you if you just found this channel, or if you are old, definitely, if you haven't, subscribe, and also like the video, turn on notifications so you get to know all my new videos. That would help me out, and definitely like the video so that the YouTube algorithm can get more of my videos out there so all new people can see them. So, yeah, definitely. And also, since I'm back, comment down below and tell me what you guys liked of the video and what you would like to see new. And also, if you're glad to see me back, type a big either emoji thumbs up or a yes or something in that fashion. And, yeah, so with all that, I'm going to get right into it. Not going to bore you anymore with this talking. So, going to get in there. And also, finally, we got out of the pandemic. Yay, we did it. Well, basically, I mean, there are some other strains, but basically, we're out of it, okay? I'm just gonna say it now. We're basically out of it, at least for right now, at least what it looks like. So, yeah, just wanted to do a little shout out there. So, yeah, so I'm gonna get into the stories. So, just relax and enjoy the story, and hope you all have a good day, and we're gonna get into it. So, first story, number 1. The first story is when me, my cousin, and my other cousin were at my Noni and Papa's house, which are my grandparents, of course, and they had this red wagon. Now, this red wagon, it's like what you would put Mega Blocks and that kind of stuff, but I think back then it was something else. But it was this red wagon, probably as big as that pillow back there. Maybe a little bigger, at least width-wise, or no, yeah, width-wise. Or height-wise, that's what I was thinking, height. And pretty close to that length. So yeah, and it was pretty small, but I was like what, like 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they did it up. No, I wasn't 10 when they did it. I think I was 9 and below when they used it. And what they would do is it would have this yellow handle, and they'd say, "Hey, Will." They would say, "Get in it," and they would roll me around the whole entire house with my grandparents. And I guarantee it, by then they were like, oh my gosh, they were about to freak out. And they would they rolled me around, and a lot of times they would jerk it, and I would just fall back, and it was just like whack. And it was so funny, and we'd all crack up and all. And I remember this one time where I was in the house, and we had the whole family there, and they thought, hey, let's roll in super far, in the living room, rolling around. And I would get in, I'm like, okay, well, you ready? And they're like, yeah, I'm ready, let's do it. And I sat in the thing, I got my car, and my legs are all tight and all that, and like, I'm up, and already in there, and I got in, and they just got the little yellow handle, and they just ripped in. They're just rolling, running, screaming, and we went all around. We had like this little island. They had rolled me around, and they had like hardwood and carpet, and they just kept going, and I was just like, and laughing, holding on for dear life because it was so rickety and all that. And like they had also like really hard wood. Like if you ever got like if you ever hit your head on like that hardwood, that like really thick stuff where you're just like it just hurts. That's what I'm shocked I haven't got a concussion by it, to be honest. But yeah, and so I just I was in there holding on for dear life. They're whipping me around the corners, and then my parents were like, "Oh my gosh, like stop that!" And then they get in the middle where our TV was, and they just went whack, and I went wee, boom, just smacked the ground, and man, did that hurt. And everybody's laughing, and well, not everybody, but I mean, like we were laughing, carrying on, and it was funny. It was definitely a ride, and it was. I think it was hilarious. It was a funny time. So yeah. So and then eventually they got rid of that red little wagon. It was funny though. It was a good memory. We always getting that. They would always roll me around, and it was pretty funny. So anyway, that was the first story, and yeah, and I don't know where that red wagon is. And let me know if you guys ever had a wagon kind of thing like that. And it wasn't the metal kind; it was a plastic one. It's like a Mega Bloks type thing. By the way, really hurts your tailbone. If any of you have been in one of them, you know what I mean. And then, so that was the first story. So now we're on to story 2. Story 2 is, Story 2 is where me, my cousin, and my parents and my grandparents, I'm really burpy, had a lot of bubbly stuff. Yeah, so we were at a country club, and it was my grandparents' 50th, not 49, not 40, not 45, but 50th, the big one, 50th anniversary. And they had all their friends and everything, and they had rented up the place in the country club, and all the family was there, and it was a great time. We're having a party, and I was young. I was like, I want to say I was 11 or 10 or 12, around the age. They were a little older. They were in high school. And my cousin Ryan gave a little bit of a troublemaker, but we were bored, and we were going around, and everything was very fancy, very foo-foo, very fancy, very polite, very etiquette kind of thing. Not really for me, but I mean, I was just chilling, and it got to the point where we were just so bored. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm bored. And my cousin was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And, as kids, you like to go down the stairs and kind of bump down, go boom, 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 boom. Well, we thought of that, and we started doing that. And then finally, my cousin Rye had like, ding, I got an idea. He's like, I'm going to grab your feet and pull you down the stairs. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like fun, but okay. So you grab my feet, and you just yank me, and my spinal cord, it jets a little more out of my back. So, so it's a little more bonier. I'm pretty skinny, so it just kind of, rubs on that part. And they dragged me, and this is not spiraling, but this is a grand staircase. Probably the staircase is probably the size of the garage things that the food trucks go ahead and deliver in, those big, huge things. It's probably about that size, and it was probably at least. It's like it goes up to a 2-story, although it's like more of a 3-story, and it probably is a good. I want to say like probably at least 50, if not 100 stairs, maybe even more than that, and it was just. It's not like carpet or softwood. They had wood, like hard wood with a little carpet. Okay, so it wasn't terrible, but the carpet's super thin, and so he just went boom and went doom 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 doom, and I'm like all the way down these stairs as they're having their party, and finally at the point I was like, man, my back hurts. Like, no, one more time. I'm grabbing onto the poles for life. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. And he's like, no, we're coming with me, and I'm like, I don't wanna. I'm holding onto the pole, and he's yanking my feet, trying to get me down, and eventually yanks me, and I go flying down the stairs, just tumbling down the stairs, and we're all laughing and cracking, and and my grandparents were a little mad at us, and they didn't like that. So yeah, and that was kind of the end of that adventure. And so it was we were all cracking up and laughing, and we at the end I was like, you know what, buddy, I can't do that again. I may not have a spinal cord when I come back, so yeah. And then at the end, when I got home, I lifted my shirt, and guess what? There was a big, huge, long red line right across my spinal cord, and oh man, it was bruised. I think I hurt my spinal cord, and it was bruised for about a week. I think it was just like so sore. I got out of the bed the next day, I was like hobbling. It was so sore. So yeah, but it was funny, and it was a good time. Well, a little bit of a good time. I didn't really enjoy that much, but we got a kick out of it, and that was some of our shenanigans we did when I was young. So anyway, that was story 2, and so that's all I got for this video. But don't worry, a new video will be coming out, and I'm gonna be talking about a couple more story times. Now, if you don't like these story times, it's okay. I'm only doing a couple of them, and then we're gonna get all into the video game stuff and the short funny acts, I guess. I don't know really what you would call them. I call them funny specials, by the way. And yeah, so that was story 2, and that is it for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed those funny little stories, and if you like to see more, definitely like or comment down and let me know. And yeah, so that was those. So that was me getting pulled downstairs and riding in a wagon. So yeah. So with that, thank you all for watching and listening. If you made it to the end, you're a true one. You're a true one. Good for you. And I'll see you on the next one. And yeah. So yeah, and you all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. You all have a great day. Bye. Peace.